This is the greatest gift that you can give a woman or your woman. What's going on, guys? Kayvon Rashad, where I help you men get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Your woman wants to be able to turn her brain off when she's around you. She wants to just be able to relax in your masculinity, bro. She wants to relax in your masculinity. A woman don't want to make decisions. She doesn't want to make decisions. She will, she has to, but again, she wants to be able to just relax in your masculinity, bro. So the two things you need is to know who you are. You got to know who you are, and you got to know where you're going. See, if you know who you are and know where you're going, you'll know where you will make the right decisions based on those two things. You won't go off track because you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. But the greatest gift you can give your woman is the gift of letting her turn her brain off. I'll give you a story time. My girlfriend at the time, we went to Italy. We was there for about a week. We went to Naples, went to Rome, then we went to Florence, right? You got to be able to give your woman the gift of turning her brain off. Women love to turn their brain off. Women don't be paying attention to the little things, right? When they're with a man, they don't want to be able to make decisions. They want to relax with you, bro. But you got to give them, you got to give them a program to follow. Again, they got to be able to trust you. They trust you when you make decisions. They trust you when you know where you're going, right? So boom, we're in Italy, right? This is when we got to Rome. The second day in Italy when we got to Rome from the train ride. We went to Trevi Fountain. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. You should look it up. I recommend you guys travel on this channel. You should definitely be traveling and going places, bro, because it will really change your paradigm. But boom, we went to Rome. We went to the Trevi Fountain. We took a taxi there, right? Now, we didn't have much service. We didn't have service when we got to the Trevi Fountain. We had a great time. We got some good food, sightseeing, took lots of pictures. We didn't have any service though. So because we didn't have any service, and I was the only one that usually had service, because we didn't have any service, we couldn't call a taxi, and we didn't want to get taken advantage of. So we was like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it, babe, let's just walk. She was a little uncertain because, of course, like I said, you want to give the woman the ability to turn her brain off. Whole time we're driving there, I'm paying attention to every fucking turn we make, right, left. I know exactly where we're going, right? So I'm like, okay, boom, I remember this bit. Women will turn their brain off. Whole time I know where the fuck we going. So I'm like, we'll just walk back. She's uncertain. She doesn't know. So like, baby, just follow me. We're walking. Keep in mind, it's quiet. She's very anxious. She was very anxious on the walk. You know, she didn't want nothing happen to us. But I'm like, good, right? I'm just like, okay, I remember we made this turn. I'm certain. I know exactly where the fuck we going, right? I know exactly where the fuck we're going, right? And it's like a 30-minute hike. We don't have no map or anything, but I know exactly how to get back. Sure enough, she sees a building that is right by the hotel. All of a sudden, her mood shifts, right? She gets more positive. She's like, okay, you got that. She got that. But the point I want to make with this story is you got to know who you are and know where you're going. And you got to really think smart. You got to think long term. You got to really be focused. And again, you got to be able to make decisions. This is something I'm actually improving on. I'm not saying I was perfect at this, but in certain situations, I knew what was best. And I made the best decision. And you want to be able to give your woman the gift of making decisions. Of you making decisions, not her. A woman don't really want to make decisions, right? A woman don't want to make decisions unless she has to. And again, she should be able to trust you. You want her to trust you. You got to be able to make decisions, and you got to be able to stand firm in those decisions, whether you're right or wrong. Because again, even if you're wrong, you still have the opportunity to become right. Even when you're wrong, you still have the opportunity to be right in the future, because you're going to learn from it. But I got us home safe. We had a great rest of the trip. But the point I want to make is you got to be able to give your woman the gift of turning her brain off. Women love to turn their brain off. If she turns her brain off around you, that means she trusts you. And that is a great thing. You want your woman to trust you. She should be able to trust your judgment, trust your decision. All right? So 2 things you need to be able to trust, for her to be able to trust you and be able to turn her brain off. You have to know where you're going. You got to know who you are and know where you're going. And again, it starts with you. It's not about her. It's about you. Because if you got everything on point, she has no choice but to, follow into your program. All right. Hope this video helps you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe. And if you're trying to get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally, tap in, man. Let's get it.